Bees but Bonanza.
Hello everyone, my name's B and this is the channel intro video for Beespot Bonanza. So I've done a little list here of all of the series that I'm planning on having on this channel. You've seen a couple of them already, a couple of them you haven't seen yet, but the first one here is Beespot Bonanza. That will be my mainline series featuring reviews of Transformers and trying to be quite objective about it, trying to be fair. I'll give every bot that features a score marked out of 100 from 10 different categories. I've already went over that in my first video. I will link that down below in the description of this video so you can check it out if you want to. The second series will be Bees Bias Babblings, which is, you've already seen one of those, the Spinister video, and that's basically just, as explained in that video, just a place where I can ramble and gush about my favourite Transformers without having to try and be objective about it or trying to be fair. I can just be like, lifting a bat and be like, hey look, this is why I love this one. No scores, just pure love, pure gushing. Because I feel like it's important to have that balance between, trying to be fair and then just allowing yourself opinions, you know what I mean? Then the third thing we have here is Bees Box the Beat Up. I might change that name at some stage, I don't know. Pretty self-explanatory, it'll just be unboxing videos. I've already done one of those and that was quite well liked, so I thought I'll continue that if I get anything interesting. Obviously, like, I get a lot of my stuff from the same places that a lot of other people do, so, like, for example, when pre-orders come in, like, I'm not going to bother unboxing those because everybody probably gets the same ones. But when I get something different, like, I shop a lot on eBay and AliExpress now, so if I get any of those sort of interesting knockoff things, I will definitely do an unboxing on that. Then the next thing here, number 4, you've already seen one of these with the Tiger electronic game, Bees Miscellaneous Shite, which I of course have to censor for YouTube reasons. And this is basically two things. It's going to be anything Transformers related that's not a Transformer, so the likes of the game or maybe like looking at comics or something like that, but then will also encapsulate anything that's not a Transformer. Like, I have a lot of Doctor Who related stuff, Star Wars, my model trains that I like. You've maybe seen a few clips of those running. So if I feel like I want to talk about those for a video, it will go into that playlist. And then the next thing, Bees Bot Themed Beautification, which I alluded to in the Spinister video but haven't done a video on itself yet, which is basically like, I did, like, during the first couple of lockdowns and stuff, I was doing a few makeup looks inspired by Transformers designs. Like in my Spinister video, I showed off my Spinister look. I think I've also done Rotor Storm and I've done Blot from the Terracons. And I'm open to suggestions for others. Of course, the more colourful the better, because there's no point in doing, like, I don't know, like movie Megatron, because he's just grey anyway. So could do like a lot of different things based on that, and then not necessarily just makeup looks, but also outfits. Like, I'm a very colourful person, just generally. I have a lot of weird and wonderful outfit things that I can bring together in looks, like, I might throw up a picture here of the Blot look that I did, just to show what I mean, because that wasn't just a makeup look, that was more in the outfit as well. Sort of like, I suppose you could say, like, what would these Transformers characters look like if they were human, that sort of thing, if they were pretending to be humans, for example. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about here is Bees Random Rants, and I haven't done any videos on that. I haven't even alluded to it yet because I just sort of came up with the idea the other day. And before everybody panics, it's not going to be hot takes about, oh, like, female Transformers or Twitter Transformers. It's not like stupid Twitter hot takes, right? If you want hot takes, go to my Twitter. I speak the biggest load of shite on Twitter. So if you want that, you can go find it. But it's more like open discussions about things that maybe like I've thought of or I've seen other people talking about but aren't really talked about that much, that I think maybe would be worth having a chat about within the Transformers both like in terms of like within the community and then also like behind the scenes things. Like the first topic that comes to mind is Hasbro's use on plastic colors being very sort of across the spectrum, which is obviously great and fine because there's a lot of different characters have a lot of colors and stuff like that. For example, I'm just looking over the camera here. Cyclonus and Galvatron should always be different shades of purple. I'm not debating that, but compared to other companies like Lego, for instance, who have a very fixed color palette, Hasbro seems to be very wide-ranging, which becomes an issue for. I know a lot of customizers have a lot of issue with it because then it means you have to paint more than you would like to. If you were, if there was less color, anyway. But that's a rant. I'm going on the rant now, but I will try to save that for the video. Okay, so that's that. And I just also wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody who has watched so far and liked and commented and subscribed. It's meant so much to me to have such support. Like initially, like I've only got like a handful of videos, but already getting reasonable, like numbers and stuff. Just thank you so much for your continued support, and I hope that I can keep this going, continue with the energy that I have for this now, and commissions are open for artwork. If anybody wants, I'm only kidding. This is horrendously terrible, but anyway, thank you so much for watching so far, and this has been a little channel introduction video just to sort of explain what you can expect from this channel. And speaking of that, I forgot to mention at the start, I don't have a plan for a schedule yet because my life is kind of all over the place at the minute. So there's no schedule yet. I can't promise anything like that, but I will try to do at least one video a week, and I'm not going to say which series it will be from. It'll just be sort of, like as I get inspired, I'll bounce around between them. I hope you understand that and you will enjoy that. The only thing I will say in terms of organisation, for Bees Bot Bonanza and Bees Bass Babblings, I already have massive lists of like episode ideas that I want to cover already. And like my plan with this series or this channel has been, in order to keep myself, what would the word be? To keep myself moving with it, I want to ensure that before I publish a video, I need to know in myself what the next video is going to be after that, so that it sort of keeps it ticking in my mind, and then helps you know what to expect. So for example, in the Earthrise Prime video, I teased what the next Beesbot Bonanza Transformer will be, and the hints are still at the end of that video if you're interested. And then at the end of the Spinister video, I teased what the next Bees Bass Babblings figure would be, so you can go back and check that if you want. And in terms of the others, I don't really have like lists or anything like that, but one thing I will say for Beesbot Bonanza, I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I have ideas for series for that, so every series will be 5 episodes each, and the first series that's ongoing now is just 5 random bots that I'm like, this is a good way to get started, to introduce people to the format, to keep myself right with the format. But then the second series will be Repaint Rumble, and I'm going to call it that because it will be 5 bots that are repaints of bots that are already out. And then the next one after that will be Knockoff Knockout, which, as you can expect from the name, will all be knockoff related. So like 5 knockoff Transformers. It can be really good knockoffs like the knockoff Masterpiece stuff, or really bad knockoffs like stuff I found in Poundland, stuff like that. So I do have ideas ongoing for that. For Bees Bass Babblings, there's not as much about series as such. That's just like one continuous series of uh, rambling my heart out about bots that I love, you know? But anyway, I'm rambling. But anyway, I feel like I should have that on a t-shirt now, because I didn't realize how much I said that until I started editing these videos, and I was like, holy shit, I say that so much. But anyway, thank you from myself and all the bots on the channel. So to all my guys, gals, non-binary pals, everybody in between and outside of that, I love you.